This is an introduction to the BYOB meanMenu responsive menu box for Thesis 2.1. The meanMenu responsive menu is a menu bar style menu that allows for multiple levels of drop downs while still collapsing nicely into a touch enabled menu that will work on mobile devices. Now, the way this works, well, we start off simply by installing it. So we can click on this to download it. And we're going to come over here to this site and we're going to install it here. So go over to Boxes, Manage Boxes, upload the box, choose the file, and then grab the file. The correct name of the file is BYOB meanMenu responsive menu. It should not have things like these numbers after it. If it does, it'll fail. Let's add the box. Say OK. Put a check mark beside the box and save the box. So now that we have that done, if we come over to our editor, skin editor, you'll see that we have now added this BYOB meanMenu responsive menu. So I'm going to call it top responsive menu. It's asking which menu to display. I'm going to go ahead and display the main menu in it. And note that it's got a bunch of menu style options, and it tells you that you have to save your CSS after saving these options in order for them to take effect. We're just going to go ahead and say OK to this. And open up our top menu area and drag the top menu area out and take this responsive menu and put it back in. And then we'll save the template. Now, if we come over and take a look at it, without having saved the CSS, actually we have to go to the blog page when we do that. Here's what it's going to look like, right? So it's not going to work until you save the CSS. So come back over to CSS, save the CSS, refresh our page, and now we have this menu that's sitting here. Now you can see that the colors are, somewhat different than the colors of the skin, and that's something that we can set up easily inside of our HTML options here with the menu. Actually, I'm going to open up my design options so I can get these colors. This is the main background color. So if we come over here to the menu, then we select the menu. So we're going to choose the main. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll choose the main menu. Actually, we're not going to change those fonts at all. You can style these things independently, but at the moment we're going to leave the fonts alone. But we can come down to main menu colors, and I think the link background color is going to be that color. The link text color, let's see, what do we have for the link text color? Well, I guess the link text color was this color here. The hover text color, I believe, was white. The hover color was this color here. Hover background color. The current background color is the same, and the link background color was the same. So we have our colors set up now. And actually, I think we will just come into our main menu font and say that the main menu, the font is bold. And then let's go to the submenu font, and let's make it a little smaller, 14 pixels, and let's make it italic. Okay, so now we can say OK to that. We can come back over to our CSS and save our CSS. Come back over to this and refresh it. And now we have the menu the way we want it to look. Okay, so if we come and visit the site on our cell phone, say in an iPhone at the moment, you can see that we're here at our site. And what happens is the menu comes up here to the top, up at the top up here. And you can open and close it by clicking on this link right here. And then you can open subcategories by clicking on this plus sign. And then you can close them back up by clicking on it again. So open and close. And then you can go to the specific page if you want, simply by doing that. Now this page doesn't have that menu on it. Note how the menu jumps from being down here up to the top. You do have control over where the menu sits in this process. So for example, if we come back over here, and we come back over to our skin editor and open up the top menu area where it is. This top menu area is given the ID of top menu area. And so we can open this up and set the selector for its location in a mobile browser. Right now, by default, it's in body, which takes it up to the top. But we can also simply add, what was it? It's the ID top menu area. And that will make it stay in that menu, in that location. So we say OK to it now and save the template. And then we come back over to our phone. And refresh this page. Now you can see the menu isn't up at the top, and the menu is back down where you would have expected it to be before. And if you click on it, you can see it works just fine. And something that sets this aside is that you can open up menu items with your finger without actually traveling to the menu item itself. So you can have a regular menu item, say categories, that has other menu items under it, and when you click on the expand or contract button, it doesn't go away, but then it totally understands the fact that you are looking at it. It understands that a top level menu item, you may click the top level menu item for a drop down, and you may just click it to go to the place you want to go, which is one of the nice things about this, is the ability of this menu to work on a touch device. Now there are a number of other things that you can set with this. All right, so we've set some menu styles. You can actually change up main menu item dimensions and sub menu item dimensions, and you can change sub menu colors. You can also change the menu bar colors. So for example, if you don't want it to be that black, right, you could change the menu bar color, and if you want that symbol not to be white, you could change those colors and save the template, save the CSS, and then if we refresh this in our phone, now it's got that blue and the yellow instead of the black and the white. All right, you can use colors that are consistent with your menu, obviously. I just wanted to demonstrate the ability of that to do it that way. And that is the BYOB meanMenu responsive menu box for Thesis 2.1. I hope you find it useful.